All right, let's talk about NFT-backed loans. There are DeFi applications that let you borrow money by using collateral. For example, you can collateralize 10 ETH and borrow 5 ETH, or you can collateralize 10,000 USDT, which is a stable coin, and borrow 5,000 USDT. What that does is it guarantees that the lender or the platform gets paid, whether you are able to service the loan or not. It's also, it's considering that this space is very new. There's a need to over collateralize these loans because, a lot of people can't pay back. It's also, there isn't a credit-based system that backs these projects like you would have in the usual FICO score backed system that we're currently using. It's all programmatic. It's a contract. It's on smart contracts. It's automatically executed. So in order to guarantee that the platform, that both the lender and the borrower are able to meet their part of the contract without any middle party, and allowing the entire thing to happen trustless, it's programmed, and the loans are over collateralized. You're starting to see a lot of projects that are beginning to explore using NFTs as collaterals instead. As we already know, there's a ton of projects, a myriad of projects like CryptoPunks, Bored Ape, Yacht Club, and these projects are significantly increasing in value, and they're worth a lot of money. Some of them are hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Now you can put up these CryptoPunks or these NFTs as collateral and get access to loans to finance other assets, finance other NFTs, finance real world projects. It's beautiful because not only does it liberate us from the clutches of banks that made it really difficult for certain communities to access loans and access lending to fund businesses. NFTs are making and DeFi have created a different path for anyone, regardless of nationality, background, or what you look like. You can access lending instruments using NFTs and DeFi. This is worth getting to learn more. I'm going to bring you guys more information on it as I find out. There's the other piece that quality of NFTs that is really attractive, which is fractional ownership. NFT creators can also create shares of their NFT. It gives investors and fans the opportunity to own a part of an NFT without having to buy the whole thing, especially if you can't afford it. I recently bought fractional shares of a CryptoPunk. CryptoPunks are in the millions of dollars now. It's something that if you're interested in, you can own fractionals of these NFTs, just like you own shares of Apple or Square or any other company or any asset that you're interested in. You can go to websites or platforms like fractional.art, and you can buy little shares or little pieces of assets that you normally wouldn't be able to afford. Fractionalized NFTs can be traded on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, and they're not just limited to specific NFT marketplaces, which also means that there's no barrier for entry to anyone. If you have access to Wi-Fi in any part of the world, you can purchase these fractional NFTs. An NFT's overall price can be defined by the price of its fractions. You also have more of an opportunity to own and profit from items that you care about, which would normally have been harder to be priced it would have been harder to afford for certain people. NFTs unlock the possibility to do things like own a piece of art, a rare art that you normally wouldn't have access to, especially using this quality of fractionalizing. You will become a shareholder in, say, a Bored Ape or a Picasso NFT, meaning you have a say in things like revenue sharing. It's very likely that one day soon owning a fraction of an NFT will enter you into a decentralized autonomous organization or a DAO for managing that asset. These are all amazing things that are burgeoning and they're building out as we speak. There are a lot of corporations and Fortune 500 companies that are jumping into the space. The coming year is going to see a myriad of projects that are going to make things really, really efficient for us, and you can earn in this space. They're all Ethereum-powered organizations. The DAO specifically, or the decentralized autonomous organization, they are Ethereum-powered, and they allow strangers, people who are trustless and they don't know each other, to be global shareholders of an asset. They can also coordinate securely without necessarily having to trust anyone, because not a single dollar can be spent without group approval. We see this in the Constitution DAO recently, where a group of people came together to put up about $47 million to purchase an original copy of the Constitution. They were outbid by a hedge fund fella, but that shows you the power of what these things can do, what we can do with a decentralized autonomous organization that's Ethereum backed. And just to move on, to expand more on Ethereum and NFTs, Ethereum makes it possible for NFTs to work for a number of reasons. And one of those reasons are transaction history and token metadata is public, it's transparent, it's immutable, it can't be altered. It's simple to prove ownership just by looking at that information, which is already in the tokenized data. The second thing is that once a transaction is confirmed, it's nearly impossible to manipulate it or steal ownership. Trading NFTs can happen peer-to-peer without needing platforms that can take large cuts as fees. All Ethereum products share the same backend. Put it in a different way, all Ethereum products can easily understand each other, which makes it such that NFTs are portable across products. You can buy an NFT on one product and sell it on another without any restrictions. As a content creator, you can list your NFT on multiple products at the same time, and every product will have the most up-to-date ownership information of that NFT asset. Ethereum never goes down, meaning your tokens will always be available to sell. The Ethereum blockchain is always live. Wherever that blockchain or whatever that blockchain is live, or in whichever computer or node is housing the Ethereum blockchain, keeps that blockchain alive.